Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about LinkedIn recruitment secrets, how to find and hire the top talent. And this is really a secret of the big billers, the most successful staffing agencies in the US, the biggest biller, the $1 million billers in the US, or the most successful recruiters inside an organization. This is one of the biggest secrets, and one of the biggest secrets is LinkedIn Recruiter. It is extremely important. It's one of the top 5 tools. Other ones is Indeed, another one is ZipRecruiter and Monster. The other one is your own search database. That's what we have here at NewConfig. So before I get into it, let me tell you about myself. My name is Dimitri. I run NewConfig, which is a successful over $1.5 million search firm. We staff salespeople, IT professionals, finance professionals, executives. It runs the gamut. Salespeople again, but a lot of folks. We staff a lot of people every year. We're very successful at it. We change a lot of lives. For every person that we staff, we change not only their life, but the life of their family, and that's probably another 2 or 3 or 4 people. So we're in the business of helping people change lives, making people more successful, connecting people. That's what we do. And one of our biggest tools here at NewConfig is LinkedIn Recruiter. Now let's get into the basics of LinkedIn Recruiter. LinkedIn Recruiter costs about $6,000 to $7,000 a year. Now, if you could negotiate a volume discount if you're a LinkedIn rep, maybe it'll cost you $5.5 grand if you get enough licenses. But it costs about $6,000 to $7,000 a year. With it, you get to message 100 people a month. That's it. One license, you can message 100 people a month, and you get to see every single person on LinkedIn. From second-degree connections, third-degree connections, you get to see almost everyone. And if you can't see them, you can press one button to unlock them, and you'll be able to see them too. I think you get about 20 to 30 unlocks a month per contract. So it's a very important tool. Why use it? Because the response rate on LinkedIn emails they call them, is maybe 2 or 3 times the response rate through email. People get a lot of emails in there and they consider it junk. And now over the years, when email came out in the early 2000s or late 1990s, everyone was responding to every single email. Not the case anymore. But in 2024, a lot of people respond to LinkedIn messages, probably around 20 to 30%, which is huge, because with email, it's 1% or less in many cases. So that is why people dish out $6,000 to $7,000 a year for a chance to message 100 people through LinkedIn emails and to see every single profile. And it's very successful. You get a lot of responses. And yes, I think it's worth it. So that is a little bit of a synopsis about us. We're located in Philadelphia, $1.5 million organization. There's 8 of us, 8 employees plus me, 9 of us, and we're growing fast. A little bit about LinkedIn Recruiter and what it does. Now I actually want to show you the tool, and that's going to be in the second tidbit of this video. Stay tuned, I'm going to do this right now. So hi guys, we are now inside my LinkedIn Recruiter license, and as you can see, it says NewConfig on here. I don't know why it says Jugo Studio, but that's okay. But this is inside my LinkedIn Recruiter license. And this is what you pay $6,000 to $7,000 if you are a professional headhunter, search firm, or a professional recruiter inside a organization, a company organization, Cola, Nike, or 100 other organizations that use LinkedIn Recruiter. So this is what you will see. And what I wanted to show you is, I don't want to go through a lot of this because it's confidential, but what I could show you is, I could show you this is the home page, and I could show you the advanced filters. And if you see, there are a lot of filters here, and this is great because that means you could search for candidates through many filters, through their postal code, their zip code, their first name, the last company they worked for or currently working for. That's how you could poke talent from other organizations, whether they have a bachelor's degree, years of experience. All of this is available for you as a license owner to be able to use to find talent. And it's a very important part of the search, LinkedIn Recruiter. There's also right here is the inbox, which I'm not going to show you, it's confidential. And in the inbox, people are responding to your messages every day, day in and day out. And you could negotiate with them on salary, you could negotiate with them on travel to work and PTO, etc. But all of that is done here. Now, another good thing that you could do through here is to create a template, and you create a template of messages that you could send to people. Once you pick your parameters, it will show you the results, and the results could range from 1 person to 1,000 people, and 1,000 people is 20 pages. It's they put about 50 people per page, and you go by your results, and then you search, and you could send them a message. It's very easy to have a template, and you send them a message through your template. And what I recommend is you specialize a template, and the template, then it's easier for you to send them the message. If it's specialized, then if you put in the company name, then it's easier for you to message people, so that you could send about 30, 40, 50 messages a day. Now, this is hard work. You have to go through every LinkedIn profile, search by keywords, send them messages, deal with their responses, get their resume, interview them. This is a lot of hard work to go through this. It takes days, if not weeks, to recruit talent using LinkedIn Recruiter. It's a great tool, but it doesn't give you their phone number, and you can't text them. The only way you do that is if you negotiate and you persuade them to send you their resume. We have done 1,000 times, and we know how to do. So that's the message I'm getting to in this video. If you don't have the time, if you don't have the energy to learn LinkedIn Recruiter, you don't have the time to message 40, 50, 100 people a day. My team's messaging 100 people a day, and they are professional recruiters, and they do this day in and day out. If you don't have time to be a professional recruiter, if you're running a business, if you are an HR person, you're onboarding people, offboarding people, doing HR policy, sitting in meetings, you don't have time to do all this. Come to us here at NewConfig. This is what I do. This is what we do. This is our bread and butter. We can help you. The search is free. You only pay if we staff the people for you. So that's what I recommend. You come to us, let professionals do this. If you go to a restaurant, sure, you can cook your own food, but is it as good as if a chef does it who's been doing this for 20 years? Probably not. Unless you are a professional chef, most likely you're not. So let us do this. Let us help you. This is what we do here at NewConfig. I hope this was useful to you to show you how LinkedIn Recruiter works, how much it costs, the different ways you could filter, the different filtering, the inbox that I showed you here. But at the end of the day, you need professionals helping you out. And this is what we do here at NewConfig. So love to work with you. Please call us, email us, text us. My information is below this video. But if you have more questions about this, I'll be happy to answer that as well. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.